Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Shermaine, aka Terry McGinnis, coming at y'all with some killer instinct. In this video, we're going to talk about Omen. We're going to talk all about Omen. And I wanted to warn you all, I do teabag in almost every one of these matches, and there's a reason why, you know. When I teabag, it's because you deserved it. And each one of these guys, probably not the full gore, I just sat on his face, no homo, just because I thought I beat him pretty bad. Or beat him relatively easily. But, like, for instance, this Glacius broke a double roundhouse while he was close to danger state and is, like, on a juggle. It's like, why would you do that? You know, it would be even scrubbier if I would have went for a counter breaker. Because why would I risk that when I have such a huge life lead? And then the Jago in the second fight is just a huge fucking scrub. I mean, a huge fucking scrub. I'm like, man, you're bad. And he deserves to get teabagged. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about Omen. Now, I think the community is kind of split 50-50 as per usual. With a lot of stuff with Omen, you have positive people that, well, you kind of have, you know, subcategories of the fucking of each side of the spectrum. You have positive, you have negative. You have, in the positive group, you have people that are, you know, oh my god, he looks so hype, he's gonna be so awesome to play, you know, those kinds of dudes, you know. And then you have people that are positive that are like, okay, cool, you know, he looks kind of cool. It's interesting. I'm interested to see how he's going to play and, you know, how he's going to be and all that stuff. And then you have the negative people like, what the fuck, this looks like garbage, blah, blah, blah. And then you kind of have the people that get lost in transition. Right there, he broke that. I'm like, dude, are you fucking serious? Right there, I was going to teabag this cat. Until he did that, I was like, no, you deserve it now. But, you know, the people that are kind of in the middle, that are indifferent, that don't really mind, like, they get lost in transition because they never really voice their opinion. They don't say, oh, I don't care if this character gets released or not, but if he gets released, cool, you know, whatever. And, of course, all the posts on the Ultimate Fans pages, all mostly negativity, and, you know, it's always constant bickering. But here's my thing about Omen. A character like him, you know, a goodwill character, you know, you get pieces, bits and pieces, and odds and ends from other characters. I don't mind that, really. I don't mind. It doesn't matter to me. But he should not be coming out right now. Iron Galaxy's focuses and priorities should be on the rest of the Season 2 roster, the stages, the themes, the accessories that were supposed to be coming that we haven't got a single one, unless you want to count the Christmas shit. Like, that's what needs to be their focus and priority, which you can make a case and say it is, and that's why they're releasing this free character to keep you occupied. And I jumped way too damn much in this fight. You know, they could say that, but it's like, why even waste the manpower to create this fucking dude? That's what I don't understand. Like, I would much rather have this character at the end of Season 2. Like, he's free, everyone can go nuts, and or he's free and the developers could go nuts with him. They could do whatever they want because he's free. And, you know, you can say that because he's taking animations and moves from other characters that this character is, you know, a possibility to create. Yeah, I understand that. But one thing that bothers me about that is the animations look so, they're exactly the same. There's no variation. They don't look different at all. It's like, dude, at least make him look a little bit different with his variations, with the fireball, with his ragged edge, with his eclipse move, and it's like nothing. And you can say, like, yeah, he's early, but I mean, I doubt that they're going to change much. And at least he's got some of his own stuff with the wings and the air attacks and all that bullshit. But they should not be creating this character at the moment. They should be focusing on everything else. Why even split a fraction of the development team to create this guy? No, you have to create two. Actually, well, they already created Conrad, but now you have to create Golem and Ghost Girl, two other. Oh, I should have done Ultra. I fucked up. Two other completely original characters that you have to make fit in a universe. That's tough. Okay, that's really hard. Not only that, that's just from a conceptual standpoint. Then you have to get into the fighting mechanics, and then you have to get into their own unique instinct, which, like I said before, I feel like encompasses what a character is, who that character is, you know, the essence of that character. That's tough. That is really tough. And for them to use anybody to create Omen right now, I think that's a mistake. I honestly do. Right now, I'm like, why even create the character? Why even waste the manpower to make this guy when you can be making Golem or Ghost Girl or doing, you know, whatever? This character should be released at the end of the season when everything's all said and done. And, you know, that's just my opinion. Like, they can go absolutely nuts with this character because he can take animations from anybody, really, and they could just make him look all crazy and stuff like that. But, you know, I just don't understand why he's being created right now. And to say that he's being created to, you know, hold you over to the other characters get released, Why are you saying that as if there's not enough characters in the game already? You know, Riptor fucking came out a month ago, okay? A month ago. That's not a whole lot of time to get used to a character. Well, I mean, for some people it is, but regardless, like, to say there's not enough characters right now, I think is dumb. I think it's blasphemous. And I think that Omen should not be created right now. That's how I honestly feel. I feel like they should not even waste the time with them. And like I've said, I don't care if he's a free character. I really do not. He doesn't look very good. His animations are carbon copy with no sort of variation. If they do change, if they do get some of their own variation, because he probably is still young in his development cycle, okay, you know, whatever, I'll take it back. You know, he's got his own stuff. Like, they look different, even though they are the same. But that's just how it is, guys. You know, I'm the idea of Omen. I'm in the middle. I'm neutral. I don't care if he comes out, if he gets ever released. I don't care if he does. You know, he doesn't get released. It doesn't matter to me. But right now, he should not be the priority for Iron Galaxy. The priority should be the rest of the characters, the rest of the stages, the rest of the themes. Like Mick Gordon back in December said he had 2 days to make Riptor's theme. Okay, why? Why, if you have such a time constraint like that, why are you even creating a different character? You know, and it's just stuff like that. But that's gonna do it for me, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name is Shemaine. I'm out. Peace. Have a good day.